That rope that the players are climbing, that rope represents all of the basketball leagues that have the same capacity issue, where only one player, this small percentage of player, can get on that rope. And so look at all the players at the bottom waiting for an opportunity to climb up to success. And that's what's at the top there. They're all trying to reach that success, fame and fortune, being a great basketball player. Or the way I put it is getting big rewards for giving great performances on a big stage. That's really what the dream is. And so that's what they're climbing up to. Look at how many can fit on the rope at a time, and everyone else is just waiting there, hoping to get picked. Whereas with Rimpage, we give every player his or her own ladder. You climb your own ladder to success, and we have an infinite number of ladders. And look at who's on the ladder with you. Absolutely no one. It's all up to you.
That visual is beautiful.
It tells the story.
And so the next question is, will you be the next big star in basketball? Now the stage is set. We don't have to ask the question. We can get on the stage and start answering it. And so right now you have two choices. You can sit on the bench in life. You can wait and hope that someone somewhere will pick you to live your dream and pretty much get more of the same. Because pretty much everywhere you go, they're doing basketball the same way. Or you can fly with Rimpage. You can pick yourself. You can get on this stage and give great basketball performances that get you noticed worldwide. There it is. No passing in one-on-one. Think about this. Whenever the NBA crowns a champion and you see the whole team gather together, and usually the MVP is holding the trophy, and then you have those other players who are kind of like role players on the team, imagine how they feel in their hearts knowing that they did not make a significant contribution to that championship. But with Rimpage, when you're holding that trophy, you know every bit of your own effort went into that trophy, getting that trophy. You're the star. The spotlight's on you. And we give the information there where you can sign up.
I love how you're presenting it with such energy. You know,
Yes.
you are able to transfer that energy to people on at the other side of the screen, you know?
Here's the thing. That's me. That's me. That's my dream. That was my dream. That ended right there with that conversation with that coach. And how many thousands all over the world of dreams being crushed.
Try millions of dreams crushed in every arena of life.
You know what's important? Like very, very important. I can see it in your eyes, Patrick, like in your facial expression that you are really an emotional person and emotional towards this. And also I can see that you left that gym maybe sad when you had that conversation with your coach.
He wouldn't even give me a chance. He could have said, come to practice and we'll let you try out a few days. He didn't even give me a chance.
Yeah, it's very important that you can transfer that emotion to other players.
Yeah, 5 boys in my family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
2 of us made it as far as college.
Yeah.
And those 2 got the NBA agent who ultimately had them overseas playing.
Yeah. Yeah, you told me about that. I remember. I commend you on that.
You showcase your talent, show the world what you can do, and we'll let the world decide. The world will get to see you play. Another nice analogy for Rimpage is if you can imagine an airport and there are dozens of planes at that airport, and you know every plane needs a runway so that they can get up in the air, and the runway has to be long enough for that plane to build up momentum and to build up speed so the wind can get underneath the wings and that plane can lift off and get up in the air. Well, imagine if the runway were half as long as it needed to be. Imagine the frustration of building up half the momentum that you need just to have it die, and then you have to go back and you can never get up in the air. Well, think of basketball players as those airplanes. They need a runway. And so they fall in love with the game when they're young. They start building up momentum, joining teams and playing high school, college, AAU. And then when they graduate college, they hit that wall, and now the dream dies and they can't get up in the air and fly because they don't have the runway. Think of Rimpage as the runway. Airplanes can get on this runway and they can get up in the air. Athletes, and here's the thing, there's no queue. There's no waiting for your turn to get on the runway. Rimpage gives every plane their own runway, so now every player can fly with Rimpage. And that's why we say, watch me fly with Rimpage. Instead of saying, come play for Rimpage, we say fly with Rimpage because we want to see you do what you do best. Like those planes are designed to fly. They're made to fly. They know they can fly, but the runway's not long enough. Same thing with players. They feel it inside. They have something to contribute to this game. They know they can play. They believe they can do their best and reach the very top. The problem is they don't have the opportunity. Well, now they can. Now you can fly with Rimpage. Now we can ask the question, will you be the next big star in basketball?